What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Money Huddle. It's your boy Dre Rich. To my right, I got Shaq, betting partner in this world of sports. What's good, bro? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. Getting it started right. Right in the gambling mood.
Yes,
No
sir.
Thursday games.
New year, new money to be made. We out here. And this year, we're probably going to do a lot better than we did last year. I mean, like, the podcast is going to keep flourishing. Sponsors, I already prophesied we're going to get some sponsors this season coming up after this one. So let's just go back and just recap what happened on the week 17. We got Saturday games. Start off there. This is when the week started off kind of hot. Okay. Texans, plus 1.5 at the Chargers, minus 1.5. Over unders 39.5. Our bet was the Texans money line, bro. Texans. They are a good team. You will be fearing them in the playoffs this season. I guarantee you. Shaq, you've been on him all year. I've been following Shaq now. I'm on the bandwagon. Texans bandwagon. Defense is legit. But Shaq's first
D'Amico Ryans, man.
Good coach. He's a good ass coach, okay?
Very good.
Shaq's first prop was Justin Herbert over 0.5 INTs. He threw one. Both quarterbacks threw one. It was kind of wild, actually, like back and forth interceptions. It cashed, though. Cash is a cash. My prop was Jaden Higgins, 25 plus receiving yards. It hit in the first quarter. It hit in the first 3 plays. Crazy.
Big touchdown.
And that parlay. That was a plus 410 parlay. Hopefully you bet that because that definitely cashed. Cash money.
10 would have got you 40. 20 would have brought you 80.
Dude, hey, all we can do is tell you what to bet on. You can just trust us or not. And we had some good games, we had some bad games. But if you trust in the podcast and watch the podcast, you just trust it all and you profit because we were not under 50% this week. So if you were to bet on every single thing we did this week, you would come out above even. That's just the mathematics of it. Saturday game, number 2, Ravens, plus 3.5 at the Packers, minus 3.5, over under 38.5. We had the under. That was a loss. Didn't do well. But these prop bets, though. Shaq said Derrick Henry touchdown. Yep. Times 2. How about 2 touchdowns? Isaiah Likely, 15 plus receiving yards. Yeah, he had 27. That's what cashes you out right there. Okay. If you don't like our consensus bets, bet the props. We've been prop guys for a long time. We were more prop guys than actual bets for a long time because it wasn't legal here. Now we're getting more into the actual bet, not the prop side.
We actually that was where we were because we would look out for props number wise that we were pretty sure on going into next week, dude. That's what I'm still used to looking at props. What do I like in this game? And I don't. It's an adjustment to get used to betting the spreads, but I like it. Don't get me wrong. But like I still look for what kind of prop can I pair with this, like.
Exactly. But it was a good Saturday for us. If you were to bet those games, just Saturday games, you were 80%. So you can't hate on that. We only had one thing wrong on the Saturday that game. So not 90%. You would have been good. Get to the weekend games. Weekend 17. Okay. Sunday games. First game was Shaq. He bet on Jaguars minus 5.5 at the Colts plus 5.5. Over under was 48.5. Jags cashed, bro. Jags cashed. It was barely, but it cashed. All we care about is that it's doing its job.
That's it, man. That's all we care about. But yeah,
good job.
I don't know, man. Sunshine's been slinging the rock here for the Jags lately, and they look kind of scary going in the playoffs, especially with that defense being a turnover machine.
Even more scary whenever your team scores over 20 points and he has 0 touchdowns. He threw 0.
Yeah, he had 1 rushing touchdown.
Yeah. The man is lethal. How you score 20-something points, no touchdowns passed on a team that you can pass on. So yeah, that did not hit. But the Jaguars are scary. There's someone to be feared. This is going to be a weird season for them. They play the Texans this weekend. That's going to be lightning crazy. Game 2, Buccaneers -6. Oh, and at the Dolphins +6. Over under 45.5. I have the over 44.5. It did not hit. Okay, it wasn't even close because the Dolphins are trash. Okay, and so are the Buccaneers. Okay, they have lost 8 straight. Well,
Man,
7 straight. Yeah,
7 of the last 8. Yeah, there's one
yeah,
win.
not good, bro. Not good. They're looking bad. Quinn Ewers over 206 passing yards. Nope, did not happen because both teams are just bad. I should just bet that it would be under because of the bad teams. But nope, I
Ugly
thought it was
game.
too low. And honestly, it was a correlation to Baker Mayfield winning the game, and it didn't happen. So Eagles though, +1.5 at the Bills -1.5. Over unders 43.5. I was 100% with Shaq on this one. Eagles money line. Yeah. Okay.
All day.
Give me a reason to bet against the freaking Bills, and I was with it.
Bro, did you see that thing I sent you? That stat on Jalen Hurts since he lost that Super Bowl. Since the Super Bowl loss, he is 10-0 when versing Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Joe Burrow. The man hasn't lost to them in 4 years. Like,
The guy's
it was
legit.
a close game. Don't get me wrong.
The guy's legit, and it's gonna be something to see in the playoffs. They are picking up steam at the right time, beating a team like the Bills, who you have to put points on. They did that, so the offense is picking up. I think the OC is knowing that it could be over for him. He's definitely picking it up.
Yeah, that was a really bad weather game. It was pouring rain. So I mean, it was low scoring, but we take that 1 point win, man, 13-12. Josh Allen had a 2 point conversion attempt with no time left, and he overthrew his guy. It was
And
pretty bad.
that's pretty bad. But to have that kind of control over a high power offense, like and to stop a rushing quarterback like Josh Allen, it really does show that this defense is legit.
Jalen Carter coming back, and Lane Johnson supposed to be back for the playoffs.
Big help.
Getting
Big
healthy at the
help.
right time.
Yeah. Saquon did not have 100 plus total yards. He was close, but he didn't get any receptions. What happened? He didn't get any receptions. None.
Jalen Hurts had no completions in the second half of that game. 0. That's how bad the weather was. It was not. It was. They were playing in a monsoon out there, dude. It was crazy.
And
But yeah, 0 completions in the second half.
That's the same. Game 4, Seahawks -7, Panthers +7, over under 42.5. I tried to tell Shaq. Shaq was like, "No, Panthers play pretty good at home." The short, look at the YouTube short. I told you, I don't give a damn what the Panthers are doing at home when they're playing a legit defense. They haven't played one yet at home. They played the Cowboys, the Bills, the freaking the Buccaneers. They ain't played no defenses, bro. And what happened? They got their ass kicked. Okay, ass kicking, stomping, and Seahawks cashed, of course. And guess what happens? Bryce Young threw that interception because I told him you're going to have to do that if you're going to lose this game to a good defense who you haven't played before. They will make you make a bad decision. He made one. So good little cash right there. Plus 165. It was a small cash, but it was still a cash. Still get some money off of that. Game 5 for the show. Giants -1.5. Raiders +1.5. Over under 41.5. This is Shaq's best game. He had the over 41.5, and that's because the Giants kicked their shit in.
Yeah. No Brock Bowers out there. They shut him down for the year. The Raiders have been fucking bad this year. And the Giants just came in and stomped the shit out of them, dude. It was insane. With nobody.
Bro, it's so They got to fire Pete Carroll, man. I'm sorry. If you go and get Mendoza from Indiana in this draft, you got to get a new coach because he's not going to be able to
Yeah, it
help
can't
this
be
guy
Pete Carroll,
mature.
dude.
Yeah, he can't mature this kid. And you have a great talent in Mendoza. So draft him, and they probably will. They have earned the first pick in the draft for sure with this loss. They probably definitely going to get that now. So go ahead and shuck it up and go get Mendoza and see what you can do. But you cannot have Pete Carroll on this team.
Definitely got to take a quarterback, but you got to figure out the coaching situation there. Like
True.
new regime, new quarterback. Want that to be a relationship that you can build on.
Exactly. But Shaq's first prop, his prop for this game was Jackson Dart over 220 passing and rushing yards. Yes, he cashed that. He had freaking 48 rushing yards. He was going nuts on them, literally. He
Yeah, I
himself
was like, dude,
killed them.
he's gonna show out. Like,
Yeah, he had 200 yards passing, 48 yards rushing. Bro, he was going nuts. Shaq told y'all, I told y'all last episode that Shaq was giving y'all juicy parlays. That's plus 182 right there. Like, what else do you want Shaq to do for you? Like, he's giving you the nuggets. You got
it's
to eat
almost
them.
3-1, 2-1. Like,
Literally, it's really it's common sense, guys. This definitely correlated. There was a correlation between those picks too, and it happened. Game 6 for the show was game 3 for me. Steelers -3 at Browns +3 over under 34.5. Having Steelers -3 and bro was not a good idea. Okay, the Browns actually went crazy on them. Steelers worried about giving Myles Garrett the sack record, so he's throwing the ball whenever he gets close to him, even though it's to no one. Like there's no calculated throws. There's just I'm not giving him the most sacks in the league. Like,
yeah, it made no sense. Like, it was
run the ball the
just,
entire game is crazy.
yeah, I don't know, man. That's what I'm like. What do you think the Bengals are gonna do this weekend? Like, you imagine he's got to get it against Joey Burrow.
The thing is, he should be able to because the Steelers are more of a running offense than the Bengals are. So I think the Bengals are more likely to hold that ball. And you can sneak up on old Joey.
Yeah,
But
he's cement shoes, dude. Coming
no,
off a turf toe injury like that.
my prop bet did not correlate with my pick though, which is why it hit. Because my best bet did not hit, but my prop bet did because it was definitely the opposite of what was going to happen. Shador Sanders had over 180 passing yards because the Steelers they suck. They just suck, bro. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's fun. Like,
he better keep his job. He better keep his job, bro. He better have a starting job next year. I'm gonna be pissed.
yeah, he's won two of his 4 starts, hasn't he?
Yeah. So we'll see what happens to him, but I think he does keep his job and give him at least he's the backup, the lead backup. If you get a veteran,
Honestly, bro, if they would have started Shador this year at the beginning of the season, they could be playing for a playoff spot right now. The way that this season's turned out for that division,
yeah,
I really feel like Shador could have got him 7, 8 wins, and right now that's enough to be up there competing for the division.
honestly, the Browns did not have a tough schedule this year,
No,
so it's kind of weird. They play
start
the Jets.
Dylan Gabriel. Fuck out of here.
The Jets, the Titans, the Colts, a lot of bad Steelers, a lot of bad teams. They could have won a lot of these games.
Yeah,
with the right
with a great defense.
Should have kept Joe Flacco. What the hell?
I traded him into the division. The Browns are terrible. The front office, terrible.
Dude, yeah. Just disgusting. But we got the Sunday night football game. Bears +3 at Niners -3, over under 52.5. It was a good game. Okay, it was fun.
Crazy game.
Brock Purdy, though, flexed his muscles. And Bears +3 is a loss. The Bears have a good defense too, bro. So which is why we'll get to the whole Brock Purdy thing in a minute for the Saturday games.
It was close though. They lost by 4.
this is a pretty good Bears defense that he lit up for 5 touchdowns. He has 10 touchdowns in the last 2 games. He's
Yeah,
insane. Uh, However, Shaq's prop hit. Shaq's prop, he bet on Caleb Williams to have over 225 passing yards. He threw for 300, and we had a correlated thought on this game. And you look at the YouTube short. Where's he from? USC. Of course, he's going to throw for 300 in this game. And I said 300. And what happened? He threw for 305.
yeah.
We just knew it
No,
was going
man.
to
That's why I was like, their defense sucks, so I knew he was going to throw all over him. And Luther Burden coming back, the Missouri boy, slowly becoming one of my favorite rookies this year.
He went crazy too. Whoa.
Dude, he was shifty in the open field. He looked healthy. I was like, woo, going into playoffs.
He was
Like,
talking shit, though, on people. He was talking shit to everybody he was mossing. He was like, yeah, you can't guard me, bro. You can't.
yeah, rookie, man. I was like, oh, dude, calm down.
He's legit. I had Swift 60-plus rushing yards. He had 54. So it was close. But he did not cash. It was a pass. After Brock Purdy hit his last 2 touchdowns, it was no longer running the ball. Pass, or we're going to lose by 20. See, literally.
Yeah.
So, this game script did not help Swift, but in the beginning of the game, the first half, it was definitely leading towards the over of this bet. But Monday Night Football, it was the Rams -7.5 at the Falcons +7.5. We luckily went to the over. Okay, because it did
crazy
hit.
game.
27-24. I like that. Very good for us. That catch. However, Drake London did not do very well. He only had 1 catch. He was injured still. And he got hurt again in the game. So, but Matt Stafford, over 22.5 completions, cash money. Because I knew it was going to be a hard, methodical way to get up the field with Falcons being a good defense. And I had that same
They
theory.
jumped out to a big lead on them.
Literally. And I had that same theory in this Saturday game we're going to talk about soon. But for the weekend, guys, for week 17, we were 15-9. That's 62%, guys. Like, that is, if you were to bet every single bet we did for week 17, you came out above even. Like, the show is good. The show is doing well. Okay. We're doing very well.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie, and we are crunching the numbers. We are giving y'all proof. Most shows don't even give you guys actual percentage proof of what they're doing every week. They just go, oh, next week, new week. No, what did you do for me lately? What was the numbers you did for me last week, bro? Did you make me money last week or did you fail me? And we didn't fail you. 62% we didn't fail you. So let's keep it moving, though, to this Saturday slate. We got 2 Saturday games. They luckily put down the most important games of the weekend on this Saturday. And it starts with the Panthers +3 at the Buccaneers -3, over unders 43.5. The Panthers win, they in. The Buccaneers win, they still need the Falcons to beat the Saints. So the Buccaneers can be hoping and praying, but they don't deserve to go in. If you ask us, they don't deserve to go in. So we are consistently betting the Panthers +3. Why did you like the Panthers, Shaq?
I can't trust the Buccaneers, man. I just can't. They've played awful. They've lost 7 of 8. They just seem like, it seems like Todd Bowles has lost that locker room. He doesn't sound confident at the mic. He sounds like a broken man. And the Panthers, a young team, Rico Dowdle still has incentives to hit for the year. And this is all or nothing, man. All hands on deck. This is an eager owner that's been, Temper is not a patient man.
Oh,
and
Temper.
For him to keep Karlaftis or whatever for two years, and now you're looking at a playoff berth where it's almost impossible to not get in the playoffs. Yeah, there's gonna be all hands on deck, dude. And I feel like Rico Dowdle is gonna have a big game. I think he needs less than 30 yards to hit his incentive. but it's a playoff game. The Bucks have been giving up huge yards on the ground. Their defense has been absolutely terrible on every facet. Um, I just feel like they're going to get scored on. It could be a back and forth game, but I just can't trust the Bucks to win. They haven't. It's 7 of 8 is rough, man. And you just watch these press conferences; it just doesn't look like there's anything positive going on in Tampa right now. So, Enrico Dowdle has, pretty sure he had a really good game against the Bucks earlier this year. So,
Yeah,
it's going to be warm weather in Florida. I like Rico Dowdle to run all over him.
yeah, he should have a big game. I think they're going to trust him to have a big game here. Not only because of the incentives, because the Buccaneers are just I think they're done. I think they just quit. They're just giving up, bro. They know if they go to the playoffs, they ain't gonna win any playoff games. Uh,
No, there's a sense of
Also,
defeat. Like,
the Panthers' defense is not that good, but they've been better. So
yeah, they show up periodically.
yeah, I got Cade Otton over 19.5 receiving yards, minus 113. I do think that the tight ends are how you beat this Panthers team. We've seen a lot of guys easily get over this number, guys who aren't even that good, like a Jawan Johnson for the Saints. We've seen Kyle Pitts do his job on them, which is he's definitely elite, but you see him do his job over him. Kate Arden averages over 4.5 targets every home game. This is a home game for them. I think that the Panthers' strengths are at DB and safety, which means Mike Thomas, Mike Evans, Godwin be the focal point, and there's going to be pressure for sure at the line of scrimmage on Baker Mayfield. Short passes are going to be the thing. Him, Bucky Irving should be very active. So give me that. Parlay price for this game is plus 460.
It's pretty
Very
good. It's pretty
doable.
juicy. It's almost 5 to 1. It's 4.5 to 1, guys. 10
Very
is 45
doable.
back.
That's speaking my language. So I'm gonna put some money on that for sure, guaranteed. Game 2 for the show is the Seahawks minus 1.5 at the 49ers plus 1.5. Over unders 47.5. We had to debate on this game because we cannot deny that Brock Purdy is doing magic. Okay, he's doing magic, and then
He's been on fire the last 3-4 games, dude.
now he's
Like,
at home to continue the flame.
for the #1 seed in a bye week in the playoffs.
There's no way he does not. This team does not score at least 3 touchdowns on this Seahawks team, but the Seahawks will have effortless time getting points on this Niners team who can't stop a runny nose, bro.
No, there's no pass rush. They lost Nick Bosa early this year, season long. Blew the other ACL and the other knee. So there's been no pass rush. They lost Tufunga in the free agency. They let go of Greenlaw. Like, there's a lot of veteran presence gone on this Niners team that's been good on defense for the last 5-7 years. That's what they've been known for. But they are bottom of the league in all passing metrics as far as completion percentage allowed, yards allowed, pass rush. They're bottom of the league. And Darnold with the weapons he has, yeah, there will be points in this game. So the over, we talked each other into the over here. I was like, yeah, you're right, but the over will be there. I personally think it's going to be a pick'em game, but I like the Niners at home in this game because I do not trust Darnold. But if that's going to happen, I feel like it's going to be a shootout one way or the other. So that's where we come to the agreement here.
And I like the Seahawks in this game, which is why we had to go a different route. And we came to this over 47.5, and I like it. Shaq's
Yeah,
first
I
prop.
like this. I think there would be 30 points. Somebody will put up 31 easy in this game.
Exactly. And Shaq's prop is Sam Darnold over 0.5 interceptions. I like his prop, even though I like the Seahawks because I know they're going to be passing the damn ball because that's how you beat this Niners team is passing the damn ball. You saw what Phillip Rivers did. You saw what uh, everyone, Caleb
You
Williams,
let Phillip
young
Rivers
man.
throw for 275 on you guys.
Yeah. Why you like the INT though?
It's insane. But Sam Darnold, INT, man, he's had 4 of the last 5 games. He's thrown at least 1 interception. Sam Darnold, anytime there's a pressure game, division lead, both times he's played the Rams for the division this year, he's thrown 6 picks in those games. You have 4 in one and 2 in another. Anytime there's pressure, Sam Darnold folds. He did the same thing in the Vikings versus the Lions last game of the season for the division, threw 3 interceptions to a terrible Lions defense that was basically all second and third string guys. So I don't know. I don't like Donald in this game, but he will be slinging the rock. He's got the weapons. The secondary for the Niners is not good. That's their weakness. But I feel like there'll be a couple of arm punts, 3rd and long, arm punts, downfield opportunities for the Niners secondary in this game because that's how Matt or JSN is deep ball is insane. He's very good 50-50 balls. So I don't know. I trust Sam Darnold to throw a pick before I trust him to win the game.
Bro, I agree 100%. And it's crazy because your pick correlates with my pick, which is Brock Purdy over 22.5 completions because we think that both QBs will be active in this game. Similar to how I did, I told you all about Matt Stafford versus the Falcons. It's a tougher pass defense. So you're going to have to methodically get up the field and trust your playmakers to make plays after the catch. Not really look for deep ball stuff because that's not going to be good for Brock Purdy. It will be good for Sam Darnold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
that's because the Niners secondary is terrible.
yeah. It's not going to be good for Brock Purdy because that's an interception for sure if you throw it deep. They're coming for you.
Well, and you've got Kittle coming back. That's his favorite target. Tungus, the other tight end, has been great really all year in the absence of Kittle. He's been pretty good. He's got both of those guys. Juwan Jennings is a pretty good slot middle field kind of guy. And then it's kind of who's who if McCaffrey gets the rest. McCaffrey's 60% of this offense all the way around. He's had 4 of the last 5 games, he's had at least 20 carries, not alone. That's not including his receptions where he's had catches out of the backfield. He's a part of it, the beginning to the end. So I feel like McCaffrey, if this is they're gonna have to put up points. I feel like both teams are gonna put up points. It's gonna be a boat race, and McCaffrey will have 5 to 7 catches in this game alone because of the checkdowns. Seahawks do get pressure and they do make turnovers off that pressure. So checkdowns, they don't have a deep field guy like you're saying. So I do like the deke and dunk, triculate down the field. McCaffrey will be the game plan, get it to him one way or the other.
Yeah, and this Seahawks team has been very good, okay? But they're good because they limit big plays, okay? I like Brock Purdy, but he's not a Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford was doing a lot on this Seahawks team when they played. But I do think that Brock Purdy has the weapons to get the ball out quickly because as you see the opposite of the Niners to the Seahawks in this game is that the Seahawks can get pressure on you. You ain't gonna have time to throw that ball deep, bro. You're not.
Yeah. No. And they're gonna use play action. They're gonna use motion. Shanahan, that's what he does. He gets guys open through motion, play action, drawing plays up for McCaffrey, getting him the ball in different ways, schemes. So I mean, I like Shanahan if with what he's got out there. Kittle's a great blocking tight end. He's probably one of the best block release tight ends where he makes a block and it's a good block, and then he gets open after he lets the guy go. There's a big concept with the zone blocking that with Shanahan, and we'll see how that works. I feel like there's going to be a lot of drawn up plays to get people the ball in short, like you're saying. It's not all runs. I feel like it's just going to be Deacon and Duncan, especially with the way that offense is set up. They've had issues at the wide receiver position all year as far as health, And then there's the Brandon Ayuk situation.
Yeah,
Who knows what that is? Like,
but
Juwan Jennings apparently, likes to talk a lot of shit on the field, from what I hear.
yeah,
Um, I can see some character issues there. But Tungus and Kittle, the two tight ends, have been reliable. You got both of them in this game. McCaffrey's been Mr. freaking reliable. He is the offense. And that just screams short, dink and dunk, matriculate, block zone, get end rounds, shovel passes, motion the guy into a screenplay, whatever. But it's going to be creative and dinking and dunking and taking care of the football is how you're going to beat Seattle.
for sure. And Brock Purdy has averaged over 30 attempts in every single home game he's played since he came back from injury. And he has over 22 and a half completions in every single home game he's played since returning. So,
and what directly correlates to that is how bad the secondary for the Niners is, that he has to throw that many times.
yeah.
Because as soon as that, you can't trust your defense, man. You got to go out and move the ball.
Which is why I'm like, he is a game changer. I think that he is, because like he has to do so much, or this team will get decimated by anyone.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. Mac Jones has played well this year too when he had to come in.
It's a system. Yeah, it's a system. He's a perfect piece for the system. But there's a plus 405 parlay price for this bet. You take the Seahawks Niners over 47.5, Sam Darnold to throw an interception, Brock Purdy over 22.5 completions. That's plus 405. Not bad. That's 2 plus 400 parlays for Saturday. Just for Saturday, guys.
Pretty sure if you parlay all that, it's somewhere in the plus 1,500 range.
Oh yeah, for sure, guaranteed. And
not that I'm suggesting that. Just saying. If you guys really want to get crazy.
If you want to put $10 on that, that's crazy. That's plus going to be like $1,000 probably.
Good money.
Literally. But that's going to be what we have for this Saturday slate. I would not parlay all those together. Okay. But do what you like. Because like you might not like K-Dot, but you like Rico Dowdle. But you also might not like Stan Arnold INT, but you like Brock Purdy completions. Pair them together. Or you might hate all the prop bets and just take over 47.5 for the Seahawks game and play the Panthers +3. Bet that. Like, we aren't telling y'all what to bet. We're just giving y'all our bets. You decide.
We're giving you guys educated information and picks on what we like, what we're looking at, what we're thinking about taking. We wouldn't give you things we wouldn't want to try to make money ourselves off of.
Exactly. Like, why would we give out bad information when we're betting on it too? Like, it's so stupid. We would never do that. But that is our episode 45 recap for the weekend and Saturday games. We will see y'all again on Friday to give y'all the weekend slate. It's not a good weekend, guys, because some guys are just checked out. Cancun on 3. They just
no starters. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no starters for some guys. There's no real props up for some of these games, or we would have given to you today. Like, there's nothing for the Eagles games. You can't take anything player prop wise yet because they don't know really who's playing for what. A lot of teams don't have anything to play for, so it'll be kind of a tough week. Honestly, we're gonna try to hone in, see what we can get here.
Yeah, get some kind of money out of this shithole that we're about to bet on. Because do you want to see Clayton Tune? Do you want to see Riley Leonard? Do you want to see Mike Bronner? Like, I don't want to see any of those guys, but we're gonna have to.
No, I don't need to see Hefty, Bronny, and fucking Sharman out there on Sundays. It's not
Clayton
good, man.
Tune, bro. I want to see Clayton Tune this weekend, bro. Crazy, bro.
Nah, man. I will be interested to see Riley Leonard. just to see how he does.
Yeah.
See if he gets a decent chance. See how he looks. But just some guys, this week doesn't really matter. I can't wait for the playoffs. Really, that's when we're gonna get some good
Yeah.
bets, good
Don't
football.
don't blow your wad on this week, guys. Like this is not the week to bet on. Saturday games, very profitable because they have implications. So you'll see every single starter on these teams. Uh, but the other games, listen to the podcast and you'll figure out which ones are the important ones because we are only going to give y'all the important ones. If we run out of important games, we'll give you some weak games that aren't that fun to watch.
Yeah, I can give you a couple games that I think you guys should look at. I know are going to be mainly starters. Teams that have something to play for. The Lions Bears game for sure. Bears still have something to play for. They could lose the 2 seed if they lose to the Lions and the Eagles win. The Eagles jump to the 2 seed.
Yep.
So that's a game for sure you can bet on. What's another? I know there's another divisional game. Oh, the
Yeah.
Falcons and the Saints will be all their starters for the most part. The guys that aren't injured, because it's the last game of the season. Saints are letting Tyler Shue go out there, and if the Falcons win, the Bucks get in. So there's something to play for. You get to crush somebody's dreams one way or another in division, and there's always something to play for there. So those 2 games will be interesting.
Broncos Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers are already resting. Trey Lance is going to get the start.
Oh shit!
So yeah, they're going to give. They're a wild card no matter what. But and I think Denver is resting too. They can't lose their seeding. I think they got the number 1 locked up.
Dang, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Well, best of luck.
Yeah, it's why I'm like, there's some tough games. It looks like they should be good, but they're not. It's like Chiefs Raiders. For some reason, the Raiders are still plus money to lose at home.
Oh dang!
I would look into that now while you can.
Look into that now.
Just
Open the
saying.
sports book on that one.
Yeah, like, what? That game, but that game's also going to be hard to pick. Chiefs. They're on a 3rd string quarterback, and his name doesn't sound very appealing. I just call him Look a lot of Cub because I'm not real sure what his name actually is.
Hey,
The first time I heard him announce it on TV, I about spit my drink out.
Yeah, I do not favor saying that name. If I was an announcer, I would stay away from it. Just call him Chris.
Number 11.
Chris, but they're probably going to stomp the crap out of the Raiders, though.
I mean, I don't know. That's a tough game. But the script, I mean, the thing is that the players that are going to play are the players that are going to play that game.
True. This is a team that's probably auditioning for next year, too. If you are playing right now on this Chiefs team, you want to play for a reoccurring contract. So,
yeah, there's going to be some 2nd string guys out there that really want to come back.
Yes, for sure. So
put some on film.
It's Geno Smith. So
yeah, he will not be playing football next year. Not as a starter.
No, he will be having.
That was the dumbest. That was probably the worst move at quarterback this entire season.
It's a fireable offense.
It's right up there with the Browns trading Flacco inside the division to the Bengals and then playing him 2 weeks later.
It's bad, but
stupid.
Hey, thank you, Pete Carroll, for getting your team the number 1 pick in the draft. You're gonna go get Mendoza, and you will not be coaching him. Hell no.
Ain't no way in hell, bro.
Bro,
stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
That's what they're saying to him right now. They're like, no.
Yeah. Mendoza's like, damn, I gotta go to Vegas.
Literally. So we'll see what happens, bro. There's a lot of coaches in the NCAA that are ready to go up. So we'll see who they get. Giants.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether the NFL coaching carousel ends up this year for some of these teams.
Man, Brian Flores to New York Giants would be cool as fuck.
That defense is built for him.
Yeah, that would be so. And a hard-nosed quarterback and running back. Yeah, dude.
I'll tell you right now, Brian Flores catches you watching porn in a meeting, Abdul Carter. It's gonna be a lot different and punishable offense, my dog.
He might actually fight you.
Yeah, nah, dude, the phone getting broke. You ain't gonna sit out a drive. The man gonna slap you across the face like a child.
For real, he'd be like, "I'm calling your mom right now."
Call your mother right now.
Hey, but thank y'all for tuning in. That was our week 17 recap. We'll see you on Friday for the weekend games. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, this is a new year for us. We're going to try to get full steam ahead, maybe get a sponsor this season, do a lot more to help y'all out, give y'all some more stuff to bet on, college football playoffs, NCAA March Madness. Jack wants to dive into it.
Yeah. We we're thinking. I'm thinking we might just fill out a bracket live on a podcast. Fill out our own brackets here, talk it out, and then go over the lines while we do it. Might just do a March Madness special.
Bro, we definitely got to, bro. I'm excited for that.
I always get excited for March Madness.
Yeah, and we will see y'all on Friday. Good luck with your bets as always. Do not spend all your money before the playoffs. We want you to bet with us on the playoffs. So don't go broke before the playoffs, guys.
Yeah.
Okay?
Playoffs are going to be more consistent, more football, better football. It's going to be good. So
me and Shaq made money last year. We made a lot of money last year on the playoffs. Okay, so
yeah, obviously I'm an Eagles fan.
We banged. I was talking to him the whole time. I was like, dude, we got to bet on this, bet on this. So yeah, we were definitely hitting.
Yeah, we straight cash. Super Bowl cash. It was a good night.
Yeah, great time. So yeah, we knew the Chiefs were going to get their ass kicked.
Dude, no tackles. Yeah, smoke show.
So hey, tune in. You can be with us on the fun and get this cash. So
playoffs will be good, guys. It'll be good.
See y'all Friday. Peace.
Peace.